Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to what is going to sort of like be the closing out for a large part of my Elden Ring OST reactions, because there is a pretty important date going to be set as to when I'm actually going to start streaming Elden Ring and probably many other games of its ilk. But there's at least, to my knowledge, 6 more bosses I kind of wanted to take a look at. It's Godfrey, the First Elden Lord, and the Hoarelu Warrior OST. Then there's Astil, Natural Born of the Void. Well, that should be 2, really. The third one is apparently the Mother of Fingers OST. Then there's, of course, it's going to be Bale the Dread. Then 5th, I believe it's either a toss-up between... 5th. What's like 5th? What did I have like in my mind? It's probably gonna be like another one from Shadow of the Erdtree, but I haven't quite worked out like what's like a really what's the one I've really had in the back of my mind to do, but never really quite got down to it. Because I think I've covered the majority of like the main ones, but I know, because I don't know if I actually do want to do like Radagon of the Golden Order and the Elden Beast OST, because I'm sort of like saving a lot of these up, because I know that's technically the final boss of the game, but the Tree Sentinel might also be up there as well. To my knowledge, there's at least 6 that I wanted to check out, and the reason why I'm not necessarily going to go ahead as of yet to do Consort Radahn is only because I want to go into that with, if I am going to be doing Consort Radahn, I'm going to be doing it with basically no spoilers whatsoever. I might even be tempted to turn the comment section off entirely for that video because there's very little I know about it. And then we move on to the subject for today's video, the Godskin Apostles. Well, I should say, strictly speaking, this is they call this the Godskin Duo because, for reasons that I think we're meant to be taking a lot of points from Ornstein and Smo, you fight both the Apostle and the Noble in very separate locations, and then you just sort of fight them together, and they call that a boss fight. It does follow the sort of... I heard a lot of people aren't particularly a fan of that fight because it's not hard for the same reasons that Ornstein and Smo is hard. It's hard because they have incredibly varied and devastating movesets with an incredibly controversial mechanic in its fire, how it depletes health very quickly. And fighting both of them separately is like it's a challenge and a half, but I have heard there are ways to cheese the fight as well, but I don't really know how. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the music, and it's time to face the music. So here is the Godskin Duo fight OST. First of all, 13 seconds in, and wow, you would almost be believing you're fighting it's like fighting Jesus with how great this music is. Also, by the way, I should want to let everybody know the reason why I'm sort of slouching is because I kind of did I think I injured my back a couple of days ago, and I've kind of had like I've secretly to you guys, I've had back problems for a few years now, and I'm just trying to like get myself comfortable. So let's ease into it a little bit more, shall we? why does it sound as good as this? This is like this sounds like it should be at the very end of the game, not in however whatever point this takes in. Because it you know what this is, ladies and gentlemen. It's this. I wonder if this is what the Romans felt like when they when they saw Jesus leave the cave, or maybe this is what Thomas who was it? Was it Thomas or John when they first found Jesus in the cave? You know what it is? It is obscuring your quest to become Elden Lord by divine intervention, almost at a power beyond that of the demigods in this game. Ooh, and is that just like... Tell me why, ladies and gentlemen. This is also it's you know what I said about Lothric and Lori and how I wanted there to be like an OST, like a boss I didn't actually want to defeat because I wanted to keep listening to the music. That's the vibes I'm getting from this. This is just fantastic, and I wonder if how many people have fought this and like kind of got lost in the music. Because I'll tell you one thing that I don't think From Software has ever tried with its OSTs: a cappella. And like have just no instruments, but it's literally like a choir do the OST just for one fight. Imagine what you could come up with that. Oh, that is, you know what I'm gonna like find out, ladies and gentlemen. There will come a point somewhere later into this video where I am into the series is finding out just if there's ever like been like something at like the proms and the BBC. Have they ever done a whole thing where they just did an entire an OST from these games? I'm aware that they've sort of performed the Ornstein and Smo OST live, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me as to whether or not this was there's too much to choose from, because, and I'm not joking, this was amazing. I have almost no other words apart from that, and I hope all of you guys enjoyed it as much as I had, because this just gets better and better and better. And with all that being said and done, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.